As you can see, we've done some prep already for the show. This is some of the stuff we've got ready. We will be doing some more prep prior to the show, but this is just a video just to show some of the stuff a couple of weeks or so before the show that we've already got ready to take. We're going to show you some of the plastic models that we've bagged up ready for the show. We'll probably end up with maybe treble what we've got on these particular tables to take the show by the time we've finished our prep. Some painted, some not. Most of them in good condition, all there, unless I've kind of made a note of that on the label basically. So we've got some Salamander Primaris there, 14 of those, some painted, some not, some quite nice painted for £14 for 14 models. We've got some Space Marine Redemptor Dreadnoughts, there's one not painted for 20, I think they retail at 47. Base coated one, and then more of a pleated one in Salamander colours. Current Terminators Squad, £15. Some Eldari. Now there's a Wraithlord there, it's missing a weapon, that's a tenner. One complete for 15. Kind of base coated model. Lots of Eldari, lots of Space Marines. There's quite a good model there. There's an Avarta Arcane. I think that one retails at 60 odd for 35. That one's just been assembled, is pretty much mint as new. Tyranid Prime, that's a tenner. Leviathan Siege Dreadnought with range weapons. The range weapons I think come as an option which you have to pay for, so that's 35. I think with the range weapons you're looking at over 70, maybe 75, 80 for that particular model. Adaptus Custodes Contemptor Galactus Dreadnought, 35. We've got some Warriors here for £15, which, yeah, painted in the typical Votann colours, just need the bases doing really. Adaptus Custodes Telemon Heavy Dreadnought. I think this is a solid resin model. The work that has been done has been quite good on this one. It just needs a little bit of finishing off to bring it off to a really good standard. We've priced that one at 55. Some Admech Sicarian Infiltrators, 5 of them at 14. Base coated, so again you could just easily paint them up to a decent standard. We've got a Robert Gulliman here. He always sells quite well, this one, and it's probably a little bit pricey for us at 20, but I think it does retail at 37, so that is just a bit over our normal kind of 50% or less of retail, so that's, yeah, quite a good one there. Primaris Aggressor, probably at 15 on those. So yeah, quite a lot of plastic models there, and I would say by the time the show comes up we'd have maybe 2, maybe 3 times as much of this ready to sell in this kind of format. As normal, we've got quite a lot of codexes, rule books, etc. All sorts, some OPP ones, some current ones. They're all £5 each, and as I say, there are some very good ones in here. Gondor at War, I guess that's 20 or 30 quid retail. Some of the older codexes there, 30 years old. Some Middle Earth ones in there, some AOS ones still sealed. Lots of Space Marines, older ones again, probably 20 years old. Age of Sigmar again. Necron's Codex. We've probably got over 100 codexes, codex rule books, etc. to take to the show, all at £5 per book, basically. Space means 3 or 4 quid, metal ones, OPP ones, Tech Marine there for a £5, 7 OPP, Orc Commandos, 30 quid, Byrivore for a tenner metal, Elder Striking Scorpions, 15 quid, another Eldar model, so Auto Arc, something like that for 6, an old Hammer model there, 4 quid, Eldar model there, 3. So basically there's quite a bit in here. We have got a couple of OPP tanks in here, Predator, 12 quid, that's a plastic and metal model, painted in Ultramarines colours, needs a little bit of attention, but they're quite expensive online, probably like 40 quid online maybe. Chaos Terminator there, Odd Terminator, 6 quid. We will be filling this box up with more models. Got some novels this time, which are £3 per novel. And there must be about 60 of these, as you can see. I will say that all the novels and the codexes will actually be underneath our table at the show because we are a bit limited with the space. So we tend to put all the books and the codexes underneath the pitch in boxes for you to root through. Here we have a Kill Team starter set, made a few years ago. Our price on this is 50. I think online it's, again, I think that's 100 or thereabouts, so that you'd kind of pay second-hand price. This kit is complete. I've checked this kit over, so I've got all the guides, rule books, bits and pieces, counters, etc. Comes with dice, all the bases, all the sprues, all the stickers. There's a scenery model in there and a fair few models. Anyway, it's basically a complete set. Leviathan 40k Battlefield. Basically, it's a board that pulls out, a gaming board. So basically, that's what you get. It's a gaming board that folds out into several larger pieces. Got a tenner on that particular one. We have some Imperium premium kits. This one here is Tyranids, priced at £25. And as you can see, it's complete and get quite a lot of Tyranids there for your money. All kind of new on spruce with the bases, various books. Yeah, 25 quid. I would say that buying these online, I guess you're looking at kind of around the 50 mark. Another one, this one is Orcs. This one's at 20. So there's Yep, Orcs there. Comes with the stands, with the books, with the models on spruce. I think that's a shock attack model. That's probably about 2025 on its own, actually. So basically, you get whatever these are. It's like they're maybe boys, kind of almost free in that kind of respect. So yeah, that one's just 20. We've got a job lot of Necrons for £50. As you can see, there's quite a lot in there. Might be just the odd little bit of damage to one or two, but as you can see, you've got the bits there, so a little bit of gluing things back together, and you'll soon put that right. One or two character figures in there as well. Lots of warriors. Some on spruce stuff. Orc job lot for £80 this one. Some scenery in there, some bits and pieces. A Dakka Jet in there I can see. We've got some Mega Knobs in armour. I think the Dakka Jet retails about 55. The Mega Knobs I think are 44. There's some Copters in there, some Knobs, some boys. I guess on its own the Jet and the Mega Knobs here are probably retail about 90. So you do get a lot of money's worth in this lot for 80. So that's a nice job lot for anybody who wants pretty much ready to go. Orcs Army just need a little bit of gluing, a little bit of paint. And here we have a box of basically card decks, some current ones, mostly older ones, a massive box full. There must be 70 or 80 packets there, and they're £2 per packet. So any item in this box is £2. Some Age of Sigmar books with cards in them as well. As usual, we will be taking our Warhammer and Warhammer 40k bits boxes to the show. So all these bits you can see in these boxes, which we're kind of knee deep in, they are 20p per item. So basically you get a bag, help yourself to as many items as you want, arms, legs, helmets, weapons, whatever, and it's basically 20p per bit. We've got tens of thousands of these bits basically, so it's just a matter of lugging through the boxes and seeing if you can find the kind of bits that you need for your relevant models or conversions or kind of whatever you think you're going to need going forward. They're always popular and always sell thousands of these basically, bits and pieces. Warhammer Mighty Fortress, made of polystyrene, released 30-40 years ago now. This particular one doesn't have or lacks some of the little plastic doors that it would have normally come from, but all the walls are there, the towers are there, so basically the carcass is all there, just one or two little bits of plastic missing. As with a lot of them, we often find that is the case. There's a little bit of paint on some of the walls, but in general it's all in pretty good condition. There's no nibbles or damage out of any of the walls or the turrets or anything. Comes with the box, which does have some wear, as you can see, and we're after £50 for this one. I think if you buy this online, we're looking at £110, then plus any postage costs, so we think they're pretty good value really, and will be available at Penkridge War Games show for the first one that snaps up the bargain. I just thought we'd do a little look at some of the cases that we're taking to the show. They are second hand, sometimes you get a bit of writing on, a bit of dust or whatever. Basically we don't sell them without the content, so they always come with the foam in pretty much. They are sold as seen, but if there is any damage on them, we will kind of point that out on the label. And we've got 1, 2, 3 of these in this sort of condition, with all the foam in, the strap, no damage, just maybe a little bit of writing on them, as you can see on this one, a little bit of dust, but you know what, you're paying 55, you're not paying 115, so yeah, so we've got 1, 2, 3 of those. Good to go. We always sell all our cases at the show, so to get some of these cases you have to turn up at the show on time, otherwise basically they're gone in the first hour of the show. The show opens at 9 o'clock. There's normally a queue at 9 o'clock. I would suggest you kind of turn up about 8:45, get in the queue, get yourselves into the show. 9 to 10 o'clock is when you'll get your best bargains basically. Show goes on till 2, 1 o'clock, although you will find that people are packing up from about 12:30 onward. So yeah, get yourself there early if you want to get yourself a good bargain. There's another one here priced at 25, little maybe skirmish size one. I'm not sure how much that is. Retail probably 40 to 50. I would have thought we're selling that for 25. That's in good nick, no writing on it, all the foam, no damage. Now we've got one here which is a bit of a special offer for us. This one is 25. It is the big Crusader one which retails at 115. There is some damage, so instead of selling at 55 we're on at 25 for this one. So internally you've got all your foam in there. It doesn't come with a strap, and secondly fixes down okay, as you can see. That's fine, very practical. As you can see, there's a little bit of damage on the back where you can see the hinges, the plastic's just damaged there, so it is as found, but you know it'll cart around fine. The rest of the hinge is okay, that side and that side. So yeah, £25, that's a real bargain. And then we'll come on to a couple of the older ones. We've got the older type here, type case you can't no longer buy anymore, and they're still very handy for carting stuff around in. Comes with all the foam trays. Look, we normally sell these at £15. We normally have more than one, we normally have several, but this time we don't seem to. We've only got a couple really. So there's that one, and then again we've got the more modern skirmish size case in good condition, price 20 quid, and it comes with one foam tray, as you can see. So yeah, if you want a case, get there early.